Hello, this is Pamela, the Stampin' Pink Rose, and this is our Technique Wednesday. Yesterday I did the the newsletter with the card technique. It comes out as a PDF, and the idea of that is the fact that you can print it and you can use it as a full sheet and print it as copy paper, or print it as cardstock and maybe choose to cut it in half and put it in a file system, whatever way you want to have it, so you have something very unique and something very different. Okay, let me show you the card that we're referring to that came out yesterday. It is from the Birthday Bloom set, stamp set here. And this is the card that I ended up with. And the spots around it are from Touches of Texture. I'm trying to reach and grab it. From Touches of Texture here, and I just used blotches around of soft sky, and then that soft sky behind it. So let's discuss how we did this, and we're going to go through this. So yesterday I showed how to use with the Stampin' Majig, and I'm not going to use it today. But if you got any question on the technique of using the Stampin' Majig, you can go to my ideas and tutorials. And there is a Stampin' Majig video there. But the idea was the fact that I was trying to do it at a little bit of an angle. But you need to make sure you've got room to get this in, which I stamped at the bottom, which is your happiest of birthdays to you, at the very bottom. So you want to make sure you've got some room for that. So you're going to find where you want to do it. So I'm just going to go ahead and just plain stamp and not worry about, do I have the wrong stamp out here? Wonder. Let's see what happens. All right, so I'm going to stamp this. And I'm using the Stays On ink, and the reason I'm using it is because we're going to do some watercoloring. And yesterday I put up a video that was showing how to use, it was from Stampin' Up, how to use your new watercolor pencils 3 different ways. So one of the ways is using your aqua painter and your colored pencil. So we're going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I've already stamped here, and I'm going to just stamp straight down. Yep, I'm fine. I normally would do it on scratch, and I didn't bring any scratch out. And because this is not photopolymer, I'll get that out. Today my tongue is tied. I don't have to worry about using the piercing mat. So now I'm going to do that. I got it stamped pretty darn good. And then I would go ahead and I would stamp, I'll do it for you. I would stamp happiest of birthdays in the corner. So I'm going to do that right now. There. Okay, now I'm going to put my ink away. Simple as that. Now, I'm going to do some coloring. I'm not going to color this totally, but I'm going to do some coloring. I've already started it. So I'm going to use this one because I've already started it, and I'm going to keep going with it. So it'll give you a chance to see a little bit of what I'm doing. Okay? And this in the center here will be in yellow. So now I'm going to just do with my colored pencils. So I'm using one I've already started. So it's a little farther going along. Okay. Now I'm going to stop at this, and I'm not going to get the other in a minute. Then I'm going to grab the green, and I'm going to start coloring leaves. And notice I'm just coloring. I'm not worried particularly, as long as I relatively stay within the lines. Okay. Okay, there we go. All right. So, and there's another leaf up here. Okay, and one more pink. I'm going to get right over in here. Okay, and this is Melon Mambo that I've grabbed on the colors. Okay. All right, now what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this in the yellow, get it done right now. Notice how I'm just doing circular, and I'm doing it really rather quick. Okay, so now I've got my aqua painter, and it comes in 2 different tips, and I just want to make sure I've got some water going in it. Oh, great. Give me 1 second, guys. I did not realize it was not full. Okay, I apologize. I'm coming. I apologize. I didn't realize I had taken it down that far. Okay, so now we just need to make sure we got water coming out. And now I'm going to start right blending with the aqua paint. Look how vibrant those flowers are coming out to be. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, now I'm going to wipe it. It is quite wet. It's probably not perfect. And I just want to make sure I have no pink coming on this. Now I'm going to do the green. Okay. Look how vibrant that color is. Okay. Now I'm going to set that aside. Okay. And then I'm going to take this one that I originally stamped. No, I'm going to use another one. I'm going to stamp again with StazOn ink, and your size does not matter on it, just enough to get your flower in. And all I'm doing is inking it up over here. Okay, now I'm going to bring this in. Okay. And I'm going to grab my scissors because I got that a little farther over. Okay. And the reason why I went and grabbed the scissors, guys, is because I got this farther over than I was thinking. And I want to, now I'm taking my 2-inch punch, okay, and I'm bringing it in to the flower to a point, and you decide where you want it and punch it, okay? Okay, so now it's punched down in a circle, okay, on that. So now I'm going to go back. I'm not going to do all of this. You've seen how it goes with the coloring. You're going to have to color this one in and do the same thing that you did with the other one that's up here drying. Okay, but you will color the whole thing in. Boy, it's sticking to my paper. Okay, you will color the whole thing in, and you will also use your aqua painter. Very similar to what I just did a few minutes ago. Okay, and I'm not going to use the aqua painter on this, but you're going to see what I mean. Okay, my cover isn't on my ink. Okay, I brought out my dimensionals. And I'm going to put dimensionals on the back. And I'm going to first see, I want you to see this. I'm going to line this up to where it lines up. And this piece happens to be right here. Now, you notice this part here is not colored. Let me do it for the sake of you seeing this. There, I just colored that. Okay. Okay. Notice that it's lined up with this here, and it's covering that, and it's lined up with this piece here, okay? So you want to make sure it's lined up just like that. And now notice it's lined up. Okay, then you're going to take your dimensionals And I'm going to take the back off of them. That's all I'm doing right now. I put about 4 dimensionals on this is what I've done. And this is called spotlighting. And now I'm going to bring it in. I'm going to line it up. And right here is the bottom of this. And I need to line it so it fits. There we go. And what I'm looking at is those flowers up above there and this. Okay? So you're going to line it up so it's spotlighted so it comes out looking like this. I didn't color all this. You'll need to color it. But there comes your spotlight, just like that. Now before I put the spotlight on, I did go around with this part of the Touches of Texture in the soft sky to give it an effect around the edge to make it really pretty. So I think this card turned out rather lovely. Somebody's going to have a very special birthday card. But this is called Spotlight Technique. Now, I want you to go over and go through the catalog, go through your stamps, whichever way is easier for you. Look through and see what you've got. The key, what you're looking for on a flower is you're wanting something that you can watercolor and that you can use your aqua painter on. And that you're going to be able to punch out with your 2-inch circle punch here to get your spotlight. And I suppose if you wanted to, you could do a square too if you would want to do that instead of a round circle. I personally like the circle because I'm thinking like I'm looking through a camera lens. So there's your idea for your technique card for Wednesday. If you have any questions, by all means, email me at pamela@stampinpinkrose.com. If you want to order any products, by all means, go ahead and go to my site. You'll find a place where you can shop or order a catalog, the new celebration of 3 new items. That information went out on my newsletter. That is available as of yesterday. I've already put my order in. I'm excited over some of the stuff that's coming. See if I missed anything else. If you'd like to join my team, there's the information on my site. You can do that on joining. I would love to have you part of my team. I welcome hobbyists. I think we have the most fun when we're the hobbyists because we're not so focused on the business aspect and we can just enjoy stamping, which is really what it's all about with Stampin' Up. Enjoy the stamping. Again, thank you for joining me and have a great day.